Okay, so we can get it on camera. What is your name?
My name is Michael Debst. Superhero Marvel Comics. Iron Man. Silence, you fool. When I was merely 5, 6 years old, I constructed many things out of blocks and Legos. I believe anything can be considered art if looked upon in the correct way. Aha! Well, yes. Yes.
Could you elaborate on that?
Like Danny Phantom, you might say. He was just 14 when his parents built a very strange machine. This is the part where you're going to cut out stuff. But I'd say probably the biggest thing I've ever done is started working on my car. A couple months ago I removed the engine, the gasoline engine, from the transmission and threw it away. Gave it to some guy for $300 and replaced it with a 9-inch impulse DC electric motor, which is currently sitting there right now. In a few months I plan to have it finished, but at the moment it is unable to move. It should be able to run on pure electric drive near February. And basically just, instead of having to use gasoline again, just plug the car on the wall and be able to drive wherever I want to for 50 miles.
That's not too decent. 50 miles isn't too bad. Then have you had any inspiration?
As you may already know, I am possibly too obsessed with Iron Man. I remember sitting in the theater and thinking, wow, this is pretty cool. I'm super environmentalist, and now, actually, all these are fluorescent lighting because by the way, my parents are not. I feel so proud.
Do you consider yourself an artist?
Absolutely ridiculous, I don't paint.
But your final was just so good.
But my final was the best thing ever. Last year, in art, my final project was a masterpiece, I would say. We were assigned to take an old art book. It was what's that?
I'm sorry, that was my phone.
Last year, we were supposed to take an old art book. I don't remember what it was, but it was like, how to draw things. And Miss Diglio had to get rid of them because she had thousands of them. So she said, okay, turn this into art. 2 months went by. Everyone else had worked on their art projects, and they didn't even look like books anymore, and I noticed mine still looked like a book. And so on the last day, a couple of minutes before presenting the final project, I decided I would complete my masterpiece. And so I folded the pages in an elegant style, almost like a wave, a beautiful curvature of the pages made it look like flowing, beautiful creation, as if it was moving itself. I also cut bits and pieces off, glued those bits back on, made it look like it was rustling, those waves, as if the tide was moving along with the book. It was a beautiful three-dimensional representation. And so I displayed this to Miss Diglio, and she said, Michael, what the hell have you been doing these last 2 months? I turned and she said, Michael, did you just finish this in the last 5 minutes? And I said, no. I'm working on this for months, Miss Diglio. Can't you see the effort I put into it? And she said no. But she gave me the D for effort, not an F. I am a master at the bullshitting technique.
Oh yes.
Bullshit everything.
So really, you're a bullshit artist.
As you might say. Plainly by definition, I suppose I could call myself a bullshit artist. I only work when I'm inspired. Art did not inspire me very much. She gave me a book, please. Yes, before I even bought my car, I planned on building a hydrogen hybrid. But I mean, I made it so it would fit the car perfectly. It was based on a YouTube video, of course. I mean, I don't really think of, I could have thought of it myself, I suppose. I mean, mostly it was inspiration from something else, and me researching that more and more so that I got and was able to make my own design. I can get pictures of that too. I think I have some on my computer.
Cool.
It looked pretty elegant, actually. It was a hydrogen generator. I hooked it up to the battery. 11 stainless steel plates on the inside, with a little bit of electrolyte, and had the hydrogen go through a filter, which was actually, the filter was my own design. That was one of my smarter moves on it. And then directly into the air intake, and my car did go from 22 miles per gallon up to like 30 something.
I understand.
Yeah.
Alright. So, I think we're pretty much done.